Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's the first week of December. That means it's the first, whatever the fuck this series is called, where we just talk about shit
Discussions
in December.
I don't even know what it's called.
Hey, we don't know what it's called. There's no title. It just changes every week. But
Yeah.
it's the first one of December, and The Walking Dead Season 2 starts this month. We don't have a release date on it, but it's
Which
coming
is kind of
out.
surprising. You figure
Yeah.
it's December. They say it's confirmed coming out in December. But
I mean, it was supposed to come out in November, they said.
Yeah,
Then it didn't come out in November, and now it's coming out sometime in December. So as long as it comes out this month, I'll be fine, because I just really want to play it.
I mean, which would be kind of cool I mean, it wouldn't be cool, and it'd be cool if it came out in January, which would think would that put it for Game of the Year potentially for next year?
I mean, technically, I mean, I don't know. It might be Game of the Year eligible if it comes out in December, because the Video Game Awards are next month sometime. But I don't know. It might be just like forgotten by that point. Actually, no, I don't think so, because it's episodic. So
Yeah,
you know,
I think it would be the final episode
yeah,
might be. So I'm not quite
it'll
sure.
definitely. Yeah, I think it should be able. Speaking of Game of the Year awards, when The Walking Dead won last year, I think it was, I was.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, I was pissed off, but I had
Why?
never played it.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. It was like, you know,
What was it
I
contending
never
against?
played it. I mean, games like what came out last year? I don't even know. I'll look it up. But while I look it up, I mean, it was just I had never played it, so I didn't
Yeah.
know what I was talking about. But just the thought of a game like that winning pissed me off until I played it. That game was amazing.
Yeah. I know Charlie views a little different about it. He's like, well, it's just like every other Telltale game.
Calm down.
It's
Yeah.
different.
You could be fine.
It's
Yeah,
Charlie likes the other Telltale games,
Yeah.
but he never actually played The Walking Dead, so.
Oh well, there you go. That explains it. Yeah, I mean, when I first got into it, I'm like, when I first saw it too, I was like, this is kind of stupid. And-
Yeah, exactly. And you know, I was coming from the perspective I had watched a few episodes of the show and I hated it, so I had absolutely no intention of playing the game
Yeah.
until it was on sale. I think it was on sale on Xbox Live or something like that for a really good deal.
Yeah,
I
it was
played it.
actually it was the first episode. It went free.
Oh yeah, that's what it
And you
was.
played it, and you went, "Holy shit! I gotta buy this game."
It was.
Bought it.
It blew me away so much.
And that was
Okay,
the
here we
first
go.
Episode.
These are the games it beat. I have the list right now. This is what it beat for Game of the Year. The Walking Dead was the winner, obviously, and then the other nominees were Assassin's Creed 3. Okay. Dishonored. I never played that.
I don't
so
remember even what it is.
It's like some stealth game from Bethesda. I never played it though, but I heard it was pretty good. Obviously, it was nominated for Game of the Year. Journey, that was a PlayStation 3 game, if I'm not mistaken. I'll have to click on that.
Yeah, I don't-
And Mass Effect 3, which
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was an easy beat.
I mean, I love that game. So
I did too, but
the ending,
that ending
everybody
left
hated.
the
I
audience
have
sour and
problems with
basically
it.
ruined any chance of it being Game of the Year.
Yeah, but I mean, I guess if I had played The Walking Dead before, it seems like right now looking at the list, it seems like it's an easy win.
Oh yeah, definitely, by
Well,
far.
I mean, I never played Journey either, but if that's a PlayStation exclusive, those usually don't go over too well in like Game of the Year.
Why not?
I mean,
Because somebody needs to pick up
looking
the
back on, I mean, I haven't played many of the games this year. If The Walking Dead came out this year, I
It
think
would not win.
it would not win, but I'd still support it for Game of the Year because I
It
haven't played any
actually-
other ones.
It might win, but it's a lot tougher this year. I mean, I'm looking at the list for this year right now. This is not on topic, but just quickly, BioShock Infinite, Grand Theft Auto 5, The Last of Us, Tomb Raider, and Super Mario 3D World.
It was a good year for gaming.
That's a really good list, but we'll talk about that some other time.
Yeah, definitely. But Walking Dead Season 2 is coming out. I mean,
Yeah.
before we even talk about that, let's summarize our feelings about the game in general and the ending.
Ending was
we
just-
don't want to spoil anything for anybody.
No,
but
we're not going to spoil it if you haven't played it. Just
But-
play it if you did.
Everyone all right?
You need to play it.
Yeah.
I remember at the ending of the fourth episode, I was screaming at my computer, and I ended the game. And I'm like, "Is there a way to avoid this situation?" I'm like, "What? Oh my god, this depressed me."
And then you like had
Angry and angry and angry and angry, and I just like, I even messaged Matt. I'm like, I don't know if I can go on. I don't know if I can finish the game.
Next order of business
And
is getting those
you yelled at me,
spending
finish the
funds.
fucking game. I'm like, fine, I'll do
Did
it.
I say that?
Yeah, something like that. And I finished it, and I cried.
I cried for like the last 10 minutes.
Yeah, me too.
Stopped crying, and then when the song and the credits came on,
Yeah, when
started again.
Take Us Back hit, I was just like,
And that wasn't even nominated for best song in a game last year.
Should have. Oh god, it should have. That wrapped up my emotions about the game. I mean, if
Yeah, that
you
was
stop
amazing.
crying by the end and then you start bawling your eyes out because of the song they chose, it was a good song.
Let's have a look around.
Yeah, it probably should have been nominated at least, but
Yeah.
what can you do? But that game was awesome. Like honestly, coming from somebody who was so against it when it first came out, just for the reason it won Game of the Year, and then played it and loved it, just fucking play it.
Play. Um, I can't think. I mean, and this revolutionized
Can't reach that brick.
the adventure story.
Yeah.
Or,
Kind of, yeah.
yeah, I think it changed. I don't
mean,
think you're
'cause-
going to be seeing many adventure games that differ from this basic premise anymore.
Yeah, I mean, Telltale was making games like that for a long time.
The thing
But
is,
obviously,
it's
the Sam and Max
it's
games.
big.
Yeah, but The Walking Dead really made it.
It brought it front and center, and
Yeah,
it like did it the best you could.
and
I
now look at Telltale. I mean, they got obviously season 2 is coming out. They got the Wolf Among Us just came out, which is getting pretty big recognition, and they just got the Game of Thrones rights, I think. So they're
Yeah, I
gonna
heard
make a
about
Game of
that.
Thrones game.
Oh, that should be good.
I don't even watch that show yet. I
don't
probably
either,
will check it out. But
if
yeah,
that
it's
game's good, I'll
Telltale.
check it out. But yeah, they hit home. They hit their home mark. They hit a home run with Walking Dead season 1, and my worry is they're not going to be able to do that in season 2.
that's your worry. I'm very optimistic about season 2.
I if you haven't heard about this yet, spoilers.
Wait, is it really a spoiler?
No.
Okay.
If IGN reported on it, it's not gonna be a spoiler. Omid, oh yeah, spoiler from the first game. Omid survives. I mean, you're gonna find that out on IGN anyway. But Omid survives. So did Krista. That we know of. We haven't been confirmed with her, but we saw a screenshot of the game, season 2, of Clementine and Omid. So that means that they found each other at the end of the game.
Yeah.
And I liked Omid, one of my favorite characters, next to Lee and Kenny. And that bum, I like the bum.
Yeah, I don't even remember his name. Did he have a name?
Chester, I think.
I don't think it was Chester.
I don't remember, but he Omid, I funny, it's way off topic, but he has a funny line. Lee or Kenny throws like this stone, I think of or this like bust of Aristotle or something like that, and it hits the wall, and there's like awkward silence, and Omid says, "You broke that guy's face."
I don't really remember that one.
Ah, it was a good line, but
Vaguely. I think vaguely.
and I mean that was such a tense moment, and the fact that it just got me to die laughing. You know, it was a good
That was
character.
like near the end, right?
Yeah, it was the last episode.
All right.
And so I liked Omid, but you're going to be playing as Clementine. That was a confirmed thing from Telltale,
There we go.
that Clementine is a playable character. I'm hoping that means playable as in there's more than one playable character. I really
Yeah,
hope
I
so.
mean, I think
Because
I think that's where
I
they're going.
don't really want to play as Clementine. And the reason I have an issue with this is, I mean, if you can vary between characters, I'm fine with that. But if it focuses solely on Clementine being the main character, throughout season 1, you give Clementine words of wisdom, coming from a guy who murdered his wife, but you counsel her, you teach her things, teach her how to shoot a gun, things of that nature. And you can completely, given what I'm thinking they're going at, or they might go at rather, you can completely just flip-flop what you taught her and do the exact opposite.
Well, I mean, have you ever never done that before in your life?
I know, but yeah, I mean, you are right that people do that in games. It's good that you can do that, but it seems that it might be a little awkward, and it doesn't seem like it would fit too well. Especially if you're playing the entirety of The Walking Dead season 2 as Clementine, that's gonna get old, because she's not gonna be able to do some things that a male protagonist or a female protagonist, adult, would be able to do. Clementine is not going to be the leader of a group.
Well,
it's just
I
not
mean,
going to happen.
To be fair, we don't know exactly how the progression is going to go throughout the 5 episodes, so
I
you don't know.
doubt
Maybe
it's
there's
gonna-
some time
I
going on.
doubt she's going to grow up and be
Yeah.
an 18-year-old. They're
I
not
mean-
going to jump that far in the series.
To touch on what you were saying before, though, it could be like 400 Days was, which we haven't even talked about, but
Yeah.
it could be like that where you switch, because those characters from 400 Days are going to be in season 2, which actually I completely
I think
forgot
that was
about.
confirmed.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
obviously they have to be, but I mean, I
Which
just
means
completely forgot about it.
Alexandria is what it's called.
I don't know who the fuck that is.
Is that the name of the city? Or the
I'm not sure. I'll look it
I
up.
know in the Walking Dead comics there's something to do with Alexandria.
I'll look it up.
I think they're going to actually with the series talk about Alexandria, and I think that might be something to do. And yeah, speaking of the TV series, he hates it. I watch it.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's basically been
no spoilers.
no spoilers, but it's basically been soap opera with zombies.
It's pretty much exactly what it
These
is.
past 3 seasons. First season, fucking loved it. Second season, beginning half, still loved it.
That's pretty funny because I think the creator of the show left after like halfway through the second season.
Right there. After that halfway part of the second season, it started to go to shit. And then you had the prison in season 3, and I was like, what the fuck are they doing? And season 4, that first half, I'm like, one good episode. When it focuses solely on the governor. One good episode. And then it goes to shit. But the last episode, the season, half season mark, the season finale, the half mark, whatever the fuck it's called, the mid-season finale. And the mid-season finale, some intense shit. I didn't like it too much. A lot of people did, but whatever. I do like what it did, though. I'm not going to spoil anything, but let's just say The Walking Dead's going to be a little bit less soap opera with zombies as opposed to zombies with fighting. I think that's what the progression's going to be going with. I hope they don't fuck with it, but that's just a way offshoot. Generalization of The Walking Dead. You know, this is what this video is about, The Walking Dead, but mostly about the game. So back to the game. Did you find what we're looking for?
It doesn't say.
Oh, that's good.
But also, not necessarily a spoiler because nothing happens at the end of 400 days, but all the characters, like, they can do different things. Like, certain characters can leave and go somewhere, or certain characters can stay. I'm curious as to how that's going to work out, too, because they have to address that in, like, the first episode,
Like, let's say, what was the name of the, I know...
the person who, like, rescues everybody?
No, one person stayed back on my thing.
Yeah, same here, but I don't know if it was the same one that you had.
I had,
Mine was Russell.
Mine was the 2 girls. The family, the mother and daughter.
There is... Okay, here are the characters. Vince, Wyatt, Russell, Bonnie, Leland, Dee, and Shell. And... Oh, you mean the 2 girls, the one girl and her little sister or something?
Yeah, something like that. I thought it was mother and daughter, but yeah. Those are the 2 people who stayed back. I'm not quite sure why. Probably because I had them kill spoilers, yeah. I had them kill the person.
But it's not. I mean, you could do a complete opposite thing too. So
it's basically a non-issue, really. I'm not sure how much it impacts the story. If anything, it might just cause them to stay behind. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I mean that's actually pretty. Because I honestly completely forgot about 400 Days.
Yeah, me too.
Up until I just thought about it while we were talking.
It was good DLC for $5. When I found out it was $5, I'm like, holy shit! More Walking Dead, I'll pay it, and I did. I scrounged together every little bit of money I had, and bought 400 Days.
Yeah, I mean, I could see the season 2 going in like a similar kind of direction of multiple characters.
I'm not quite sure I want it to go that way. Because 400 Days was cool for a DLC, concept, but...
I mean, you don't want to play as Clementine, you said, so...
No, but I would rather have the first episode be Clementine and transition to maybe or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I was talking about. I mean, I don't think they're going to do that, like, a bunch of characters in one episode.
Yeah.
Maybe like, once, but I don't think, like,
that
5 or
might be
6.
like the final episode of the season. They might have, like, changing characters, but I'm not sure. I would rather just see the first episode be devoted to Clementine and...
Yeah.
And then transition to say
like
Omi
other
or
characters.
Like that. Yeah, and just have it one main character. Don't like Lee. Don't switch between other characters.
Well, I'm still like no matter even if they do multiple characters, I'm still optimistic. Telltale always does a good job.
Yeah, they do.
So I'm very optimistic that they can pull it off.
But I mean that's just a worry I have. I hope they don't go with the route that I hope they don't, which is just have Clementine be the main character for the entirety of the second season.
And to be honest, I wouldn't even mind that because Clementine, I mean, in the first Walking Dead season, you just develop such like a bond with that character that I honestly have no qualms about playing as her.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
But I guess we just have to wait and see
Yeah, we
how
definitely
they tell the story and how
Yeah.
it progresses.
And I want to get more freaking information on this game. It's coming out this month, and we only have like snippets of information about
Yeah,
it.
they're very very closed mouthed about it.
And I can kind of understand why, but you'd think that they would, say a little bit more. Give it a date when they're going to release it, because
At least the date, yeah. But I mean, it's cool. Like you could be surprised when the game comes out. I guess see what
So
happens.
I'm kind of upset and kind of happy that they released that Omid's going to be there. Because
Yeah, we just found out about that like yesterday or 2
Yeah.
days ago.
Yeah. A lot of people actually on the IGN website were a little irritated about that one. They're like, spoilers, IGN. I'm like, well, I'm kind of glad.
Well, how is that really I mean, he wasn't a major character in the first game.
Well,
He was part of your group, but I mean, I don't know.
yeah, he was one
To
of my
me, at
like I
least,
said, he
he
was one of
didn't
my
stand
favorite
out too much.
characters of.
He was cool, but I don't think he wasn't one of my favorites.
Oh,
I don't mind.
Something
I
about,
like that he's
Omid
back.
made him like him a lot, or made me like him a lot. But, now this is going to be spoilers. I'm gonna say it. It's the end of the Walking Dead game. I gotta have to address this. It's not the main part, but it's after the credits. So if you haven't played the game, just end the video now, because I'm not sure we're gonna talk too much after this.
We might
But
put a notification when it's done.
No problem.
The two people who Clementine sees, we were wondering that for a while. Could it be Omi and Krista? Could it be two new survivors? I mean, now that we know Omid's in the game, it's pretty well confirmed that it's Omid and Krista.
Yeah, but we haven't seen anything about Krista being in the game yet.
Yeah, but who else could Omid be with?
That's true. But it might not even be Omid.
Well, then how? I mean,
Maybe. I have a feeling that maybe episode 1 is going to start off exactly where that scene left off.
I hope so. I mean, the thing I don't like about the Walking Dead game, the Walking Dead series. Oh, by the way, you can unmute your game or unmute your audio. Wow, I am having trouble.
Well, they're not going to
right
be able to hear that if the thing's muted. We'll put a notification on the screen.
now. Yeah, but anyway, unnotification, whatever.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. Play the game, so we don't have to do that again. All right.
We couldn't save her.
So, with the TV series, something that irritates me is they always jump a lot in time. There's always big time gaps. Like,
I wouldn't know.
I know you wouldn't, but I hope they don't do a huge time gap, because that irritates me. When I heard about 400 days, I'm like, that's a cool concept, but I don't like time gaps. I just don't, because it makes you question what happened in that time period.
Well,
And
when
generally,
did 400
nothing
days-
happened in that time period, but
When did 400 days start? I forgot.
it started at the beginning of the apocalypse.
Oh yeah, you started. Okay. Yeah.
So, but it jumps so much. But it needed that for the story purposes. You couldn't.
Okay. Yes, I remember now. Yeah.
But
It went over like that whole time period of 400 days, literally.
and one thing which it had to work this way was, I think it was the distance between episode 1 and episode 2 of season 1, where it was 3 months. I mean, they had to do that.
Yeah.
But in terms of story jumps between the seasons, I don't like that too much. And I hope they pick up right off when, supposedly, they see Omi and Krista.
Yeah. I mean, I have a
I mean,
feeling
it looks like
will,
a man
but
and a woman, so I'm pretty sure that's Omi and Krista.
I was there.
I mean, I hope it is, because I can't imagine who else it would be.
Yeah. That'd be a weird, awkward situation.
Just like the silence.
Anyway, I guess with that awkward silence, we should probably end this video. I think we've covered pretty much everything we can about the Walking Dead series. He's optimistic. I'm a little bit worried, but I'm still gonna love it either way. It's the Walking Dead, and I love zombies.
Yeah, the game's gonna be awesome. I have no doubt about that. And if it's not, I'm sorry.
I'm trying to work on getting it's called PIP, like I'm
Pip?
not sure what Pipper. It's like I can't remember the acronym, but basically I want to be able to picture in picture. I'm working on trying to integrate webcams with reaction fields, sort of. So I'll be playing the game and you can see a webcam using my crap top, using the webcam feature on that, because I don't have another webcam. I would like to, when season 1 comes out, or rather season 2, when season 2 comes out, to record basically my reaction throughout. I'm gonna buy the game and record it. It's going on our channel. And I really hope episode 5. God, I can't talk today. Episode 5. I really hope it I hope it brings me to tears again. Yeah,
I hope
well,
so,
that didn't
too.
bring me to tears. That made me cry. That's not bringing to tears. That's having tears.
Bawling.
Yeah, I mean, you were bawling. I was just silently, just like tears rolling down my face. I'm like, I was hoping
how
for
do you
the
know I was
ability.
bawling?
I was hoping for the ability for Lee to say "I love you" to Clementine, but we didn't get that.
God damn it.
What?
God damn it. That's all I said.
Okay. Well, I guess with that all being covered, I think we should conclude this video. If you liked it, this clusterfuck of a video, please rate and subscribe, share to your friends. If you love The Walking Dead, just keep supporting it if you like the TV series, because they're gonna need it.
Yeah.
AMC needs it. I mean, they're starting to get some good series, but
I mean, Breaking
They need
Bad's
it.
gone, so they need
yeah,
something.
they need something. So, and they're going to have that offshoot series, so I'm hoping they do something good with that. But please rate and subscribe, share our video if you enjoyed it, and
Have a great fucking day.
a zombie-filled day.